Hi there, Taurus, and welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone, and welcome to your April 2022 reading. This is exciting. I'm excited to get into it and find out what is going to be happening for you in April of 2022. We'll find out any obstacles that you might face, but we'll also find out what the good stuff is that's coming up for you as well. So, Taurus, what do you need to know about April 2022? What does Taurus need to know about April 2022? Please, spirit guides, guardian angels, universe, clear and accurate messages for Taurus, please. What can they expect in April 2022? Keeping in mind, Taurus, that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not be for you. Take the messages that apply, leave the messages that do not apply, and don't try to make it fit to your situation. You can also check out your other placements if you'd like some extra messages, Taurus. What can Taurus expect for April 2022, please? What do they need to know? I've just heard, Taurus, keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. So whatever it is that you're working towards at the moment, or whatever you're going to be working towards in April, don't give up. Even if it feels like it's a losing battle, even if it feels like you're never going to reach the end result, don't give up. Just keep pushing through. Keep your eye on the prize. Some of you are feeling very determined at the moment. Some of you, I feel, are quite focused on your work or your money and about getting ahead. Some of you are focused on winning a specific person over and starting a relationship or something along those lines, or getting somebody's attention. Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll find out. Whatever it is, Taurus, keep your eye on the prize and don't give up. No matter how hard it gets, don't give up. You're feeling called to that particular thing for a reason. For a lot of you, it's like you can't even work out why you're so focused on this particular thing, but it's because you've been called to that thing, to that experience, or to that person. So the universe wants you to just keep pushing forward. All right, Taurus, we've got your reading. Let's have a look. What is your energy going to be like in April? You've got the Two of Air, and you've also got Awakening. So you've been putting off making a decision here, Taurus. The big decision for you to make, it can go left or it can go right with the Two of Air here. And as I said, for some of you, this could be about trying to win somebody over, or trying to gain somebody's attention, or even trust. I'm hearing you could be trying to gain somebody's trust, but you're not exactly sure about which way to go about it. But I'd say most of you here, there is a decision that you need to make. You're being faced with a choice, and I feel as though you're avoiding making the choice. With the Awakening here, you're kind of sitting still before you make a move. Again, for some of you, it could be about moving forward with another person, or gaining somebody's attention or trust. But for a lot of you, you're just trying to figure out, like, what is the next move? You know, with that timer here, it's very much giving off the vibe that, in a sense, you feel like time's running out. So you might be feeling a little bit under pressure because you know that you've got this decision to make, Taurus. So you might be feeling a little bit under pressure. You might be feeling like, because you don't know what the outcome is going to be, It's causing a little bit of fear. So you're going, well, it's just going to have to wait, or I just don't know what I'm doing here, so maybe I need to find out a bit more information before I make a decision. Um, so you're not, even though you're feeling like you're a bit under pressure or you feel like time's running out, you're actually keeping things at a standstill because you're frightened of what's to come. So, if I decide to do A, what if it doesn't work out? If I decide to do B, what if I lose my money? What if I lose this person? Um, what if, I do this other thing and it causes this person to move further away from me? There's all these different outcomes that you're afraid of. So instead of taking the step towards, either A or B, um, you're in fact really just doing nothing. You're waiting for like a sign, or you're waiting for somebody to say, okay, if you do this, this is how it's going to turn out. Like, you want the answers to come to you. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are getting the signs, but you're just really not noticing it. Because I'm hearing, but the signs are all around you. You're just really not noticing it. For a lot of you, it's coming through your dreams. So the information or the answers or the guidance that you're looking for, it is coming through your dreams. And I feel, because you're so focused on this thing and you really want to do your best, it's on your mind all the time. You are dreaming about this. And I mean, it won't be for all of you, but for a lot of you, you are dreaming about this. And the answers or the signs, it's coming through your dreams. And some of you might be forgetting those dreams, or you're just not really taking notice of that. But yeah, I kind of feel like don't focus so much on the what if, as was directed right at the beginning. Keep your eye on the prize. Excuse me. Don't focus so much on the what if. Just go for the thing. Just make a decision. Because sitting at a standstill like this is getting you nowhere. So you need to just make the decision, Taurus. Okay, what's going to happen? So you're looking at possibly stepping into a role of leadership in some way. For some of you, this could be about like gaining a leadership role, or stepping into a position of recognition within your workplace. So it could be that maybe you're becoming the boss. Perhaps you want to start your own business, and you're frightened of, getting the ball rolling on that, or stepping up your business, leveling up your business in some way, taking it to the next level. You're frightened of taking it to the next level. So again, you're not doing anything. For some of you, perhaps you've been offered an opportunity, say to go into management, and to be in charge within the workplace, and you're not sure if that's something that you want to do. Also with this Queen of Fire, that's sort of indicating the same sort of thing, like, stepping into your power, being somebody who is strong, and like, I kind of feel like receiving a lot of attention between the Emperor and the Queen of Fire. I feel like this is something that's going to gain you a lot of attention. It's going to have you feeling quite powerful or strong. But it's also about stability as well. I feel as though you're stepping into something that's going to offer you some kind of stability. This is growth. This is change. And I feel like for a lot of you, even though you're looking for that growth, you're a bit frightened of that change. This is what you want. This is what you've been manifesting and working towards. But you're frightened of stepping into that position of authority, or stepping into that position where all the attention is on you, even though this is what you want. So even where this may be in regards to sort of, as I said, winning somebody over or having somebody's romantic attention on you, you're still a little bit frightened that you might get it, even though it's something that you want. Let's have a look at this a little bit further. Got the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands. So perhaps, Taurus, you're feeling as though this is something that once you get started on and once you make that commitment, that things are going to start moving so fast that it's going to stress you out. Like, even though this is something that you want, it's something that you've been working towards, you might be feeling like, okay, but if I do this, then the change is going to happen so quickly that I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that or process that or keep up with what's going to be expected of me. Even in regards to gaining somebody's attention, will I be able to keep up with the display that I'm putting on? Like, you want somebody to see you as being completely amazing and in control and powerful, and like you know exactly what you're doing at all times, and you might be frightened, like, how do I maintain that? You know, once I get this person looking at me, how do I maintain that? How do I show them that this is me, this is the position that I stand in all of the time? And for others of you, where this may be in regards to, say, a work thing where you have been offered this position, or you have the opportunity to level things up in your work life, your business, you might be feeling like, okay, if I do this, the amount of work is going to increase to a level that I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. I feel like you can easily do it, Taurus. Yes, it's going to require a lot of work, whatever it is that you're doing, that you're setting your mind to. I do feel like it's going to require a lot of work. And, you know, that's with that message right at the start that said, keep your eye on the prize, don't give up, even when it feels like it might be too hard. Even if you've got this feeling of, you know, starting this thing is going to create a lot of chaos in my life. It's going to create a lot of mental confusion. I'm going to have to keep myself organized, and I'm going to have to appear to be in control at all times. I feel like you can do it. You've got Taurus energy coming through here with the Hierophant. I feel like this is something achievable. It doesn't feel as though you're thinking too far out of the box. You've got Taurus energy here in the Knight of Swords as well, might I add. Also Gemini, but there is Taurus coming through there. I kind of feel like you need to trust in yourself, but also you need to push yourself as well. You're holding back because you don't want to push yourself. And I'm feeling like, no, you can absolutely do it. Just give yourself the chance. Take the opportunity. The opportunity is there. It's in front of you, and you can easily move forward with this as long as you don't let it get the better of you, as long as, like, you know, maybe you don't let tasks pile up and you stay on top of everything and you keep yourself organized. This has the potential to bring in a lot of stability and satisfaction for you, but you have to commit to the task. I do feel that for a lot of you, there will be, you know, some learning involved as well with the Hierophant there. So perhaps there's some training that you need to do. Maybe it's on the job training. Maybe you need to do some extra or outside study to get yourself prepared for whatever it is that you're stepping into. But I feel as though where you're having this hesitancy or this fear that you won't be able to handle it, I feel like you can get into it and you can make it work. Yes, you're going to have some a bit of mental anguish, and yes, you're going to have to really push yourself through here, but I feel like you'll be able to maintain it. And I feel like, see, this is also coming across as, like I was talking about, wanting to gain somebody's attention, or, you know, wanting somebody to notice you. And it's kind of like, okay, you get them to notice you and they're interested, but then that's going to require a commitment from you. And you've got this sort of, it's like, yeah, okay, I'll commit to them. I'll tell them that I'll be loyal and I'll commit to them and I'll tell them that I want a long-term relationship. But then when you're in it and you have them and you have their full commitment, and you have to, you know, put all of your focus on them, it's going to give you this feeling of, wow, is this what I really wanted? This has happened so fast. Like, I know I wanted this person, but did I really want to commit? Did I really want to stay stuck with this person? Is this what I really wanted? So going into it, you think it's what you want, and I bet it is what you want. But that feeling of, you know, having to commit to this person and having to make them a priority, I feel will have you sort of second guessing, like, have I done the right thing? Is this my forever person? Do I want to spend all my time with them? Do I want to share all my things with them? I feel like with this Knight of Swords, it's probably going to happen so quickly. And because you're sitting there thinking it's never going to happen, and then things start to move so quickly that it then has you sitting here going, oh my gosh, I'm not sure if this is what I really wanted. Deep down, Taurus, yes, it is what you wanted. Deep down, yes, you can handle it. Yes, you can commit. It doesn't mean that you have to marry the person right away. They might actually talk about marriage, but it doesn't mean that it's something that you have to do right away. But I do feel like it's going to cause you some stress, because, yeah, is this what I really wanted? Am I ready to settle down? I know I wanted the person, but am I ready to settle down? And they're going to want to settle down. So, you know, when you're having that bit of a freak out there, Taurus, remind yourself that, yes, this is what you wanted, and yes, you can do it. So it's the same as, you know, if it's a work situation, once you commit to that and once you accept the opportunity, or you go for that work role and you step it up in business or work in some way, you will feel like, wow, this is a huge task. This is requiring a lot of my effort. But remember, it's what you wanted. It's what you wanted. You worked really hard for it. You manifested it. It's happening. Now you just have to do it. But I feel as though you're very capable of sticking with it and making it happen. Anyway, let's have a look. What are the obstacles here? You've got the Two of Water, Taurus. So in the obstacles, it's kind of, you know, what I already said with that commitment with the Two of Water. Partnering up with somebody and then realizing that, oh, hang on, there's commitment involved here. Is this what I wanted? But then I do feel like, yes, it is what you wanted, but also just questioning whether you have what it takes. A lot of you will be wondering, do I have what it takes? Am I able to see this through? Is this moving too fast? because I know, Taurus, a lot of you don't really like change, um, but you know that change is necessary if you're going to reach the success that you are aiming for and working towards. So you know that the change is necessary, but you don't really, you're a little bit resistant to the change, even though you know you need it. So when it all starts to happen, because I mean, we've got a Knight of Swords and a Knight of Air, it's basically the same thing. Things are going to start moving really fast, and this is going to cause a challenge or an obstacle for you, because of that fear of change, because you don't like things to happen quickly. Yes, you want the change, but you would like for it to happen gradually. But once you start this process, once you make this commitment, either to the job, the business, the person, whatever, once you make this commitment, the ball starts to roll, the speed picks up, it happens all, much quicker than you had anticipated. And then you start thinking about backing out. You start thinking about backing out because it starts to feel scary. Oh my goodness, we've got another Emperor here. Big, big Aries energy. We've also got the Hermit with Virgo energy. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these placed properly. The Five of Cups, and also the World is here as well. So it's basically what I just said. You get the recognition, you get the stability, the commitment, the power, and then you freak yourself out and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I need to take a step back from this. It's all moving too fast. I'm not sure this is what I wanted with this change. There's too much change. Have I made a mistake? This Five of Cups, have I made a mistake? Do I need to take it back? Should I walk away from this? Because now I don't know if all of this power and recognition and, being a leader, I don't know if this is what I wanted anymore. The change is happening too quickly. So this is going to be your struggle in April when you're faced with this. You finally make your decision. You know which way you're going with things. So even though you don't know how it's going to turn out, you're frightened because you don't know how it's going to turn out. You've been avoiding making a choice, but you make the choice and it brings you the things that you want, the things you've been manifesting, the things you've been working very hard towards. You get to be in the position that you want to be in. And then you make that decision, okay, that's what I'm going to do. This is where I am now. I'm not sure if I like this. And the only reason I feel that you're not sure if you like it is because you don't know if you can keep up. It's requiring a lot more focus than you thought you would have to put into it, a lot more effort, energy, and for you to move with the change, for you to sort of move quickly, to act quickly, to keep up with the other person, or it's just I don't know that this is what I wanted to be doing. It's all happening too quickly, it's all happening too soon, and as I said, because you don't like change, Taurus, it feels like your world is getting turned upside down. But I feel like if you just give it a minute, you'll realize, okay, like you'll be able to talk yourself down a little bit and you'll be like, okay, it's actually working out exactly as I wanted it to. This is what I wanted. This is the position that I wanted to be in. I'm making money, or, this person loves me. They want to settle down with me. Yes, I can do this. What's the good stuff? What's the good part of this? A new beginning and balance in your life. Also, as I just said, I'm making money. So you've got the Ace of Water, which is, something new is happening for you. And I feel like it's something that's super emotionally fulfilling, being that it's the Ace of Water. There is huge potential in what's happening here. This is what you wanted. You just have to make it happen. And once you realize that the change isn't as frightening as it first feels, and you realize that you need to just stay focused and keep your eye on the prize, you'll soon realize it's super emotionally fulfilling. So if it is the person, if it is a relationship, I feel they're going to make you very happy or bring a lot of joy into your life. And it's going to be quite a balanced relationship. I'm also, and this is you, Taurus, with this Six of Earth, bringing a lot of balance into your life. I'm also feeling that it's going to bring money into your life. So, you know, if this is a work or business thing, putting in that hard work, focusing on the goal, keeping your eye on the prize is going to see success in your finances as well. I mean, what more could you want? You're happy within yourself and you've got money coming in. Or you're very happy with the person and happy in the relationship, and it's a very balanced and fulfilling relationship. Like, I feel like the other person is feeling exactly the same way that you do. Like, not in terms of them freaking out, but in terms of how they feel about you. You know, I feel as though you've got big love for this person, and they'll have big love for you too, and you're both very excited and interested to see where the relationship can go, seeing the relationship take off. And yeah, if it's a work or business thing, it's like, wow, it's actually all falling into place exactly as I wanted it to. Yeah, it's been a little bit scary and a little bit rough. You've got another Six of Pentacles here. Everything is like matching up for you. Everything is falling into place, Taurus. Where you've been frightened, where you've been feeling like, okay, it's too much, it's too fast, it's actually all going to fall into place exactly as, oh my gosh, this card's flying everywhere, exactly as you wanted it to. You've got Temperance, you've got the Page of Wands as well. So yeah, as I say, just keep pushing forward. Temperance is another card of balance. Also, this is a reminder to try and stay patient. So, or actually it's saying, because you stayed patient and you allowed for things to unfold and happen as they should, now look at you with all this greatness before you with this Page of Wands. You know, you took your time at the start because you were unsure of how it was going to work out. You took your time with it, which is not really like you, Taurus. As we all know, Taurus will often just jump into things. But this time you were so frightened of the change that may come from this because you just really didn't have a clue of how it would work out. So you've taken your time with it. You've thought it through. You've eventually gone, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to jump into it. Things start happening really quickly for you, Taurus, but it's working out exactly as it's supposed to. Things are falling into place because you didn't give up, because you made the decision to get you, closer to the goal. You'll find that it all falls into place. If it's the person, they're just as keen as you are. They feel that emotional fulfillment as well by being with you. You see your money coming in if you're working towards business and work goals. You see your money coming in. The finances are balanced. It's like a brand new start for you. You know, Pages are new beginnings. The Ace of Water is a new beginning. It's a brand new start. I feel as though people are going to be very interested in what you have to say, Taurus. So, you know, in terms of this being a leadership role, I feel like you're going to be able to guide people and really help people, and people will respect your opinions. in terms of relationships, I feel as though you and this person will have very open communication. That's what a lot of you are looking for in a relationship. You know, being able to just be yourself and being able to have that sort of open communication. I feel that somebody here is planning on taking this person out for dinner. Either you've just done it, perhaps you did it last night, or you want to take this person out for dinner. You feel like, you know, if you sort of wine and dine them, that it's going to bring the two of you closer, or it's going to help both of you make your decision. It's going to, you know, eventually have them going, okay, Taurus, let's give this a go. I really, really like you. And I'm really drawn to like pasta, like somebody's going out for an Italian meal. Really drawn to that. So Taurus, if you're planning on taking this person out for a meal, particularly if it's pasta, I do feel like that's going to be the moment or the time in which that person goes, you know what, I really do like Taurus. I do want to spend some time with Taurus, and I think you'll eventually find out that they actually want a relationship, which, as I said, it's going to freak you out, but it'll turn out being exactly what you wanted. So try not to freak yourself out, Taurus. Make the decision. You are definitely leaning more towards one thing. Go with that thing. So you're umming and ahhing over two different scenarios or opportunities about what you're going to do next, but there's one that stands out to you more than the other, and I feel like just go for it. Just jump into it. Stop thinking about it so much. Jump into it. Yes, once you do that, things will start happening quickly, but I feel like it's exactly what you need, and it's going to bring you the best possible outcome. It's looking like a really good April for you, Taurus, and I've just started shuffling to get your extra messages, and they immediately popped out. So this is the advice for you, Taurus. Your hard work is paying off, and you have been working hard towards this goal. So your hard work is paying off. Be bold and make the first move. So if you are wanting to take that person out for dinner, go for it, but also just make the choice. Be bold and make the choice. Be bold and make the first move. Also show the world the real you. And that's in terms of like being in that leadership role or stepping things up with your business and gaining that recognition or that attention. Show the world the real you. I feel like that is something that will work in your favor. And at the bottom of the deck, expect powerful change. And we were talking about how quickly the changes are going to happen. It will have you feeling uncomfortable, but embrace it. Embrace it. It's what is meant for you. Any final messages for Taurus, please? Never-ending story. So this is something, as I said, you've been thinking about for a while. You've been working on it for a long time, trying to reach that goal, and I do feel like now is the time to make it happen. Just make that decision. There is change and a brand new beginning coming towards you with that never-ending story. So instead of going around and around and around in circles, wasting your time, Taurus, I feel like you do make the decision, and you'll be able to break free of that cycle that you've been stuck in, where you're, you know, it's not like you're not so much not doing anything, but you're also not really making the progress that you want to be making. Okay, loyal heart. So whatever it is, the decision that you make here, yes, it's something that you will absolutely commit to. You've also got peace, so it is going to provide you some happiness in your life, some joy. All of these cards are indicating change and a new beginning, which is super exciting to see. Don't be afraid of it. If this is a love situation, this person is going to bring peace to your heart. And one more card that flew out is the Soulmates card. So every possibility here, Taurus, that this person that you're dealing with that you really want to focus on you is a soulmate, loyal heart and soulmates. So where you're trying to win this person over, it could even be about winning a person back. And you've been, going through this cycle with this person for so long. I do feel like you will be able to bring this person back into your life. They could be a soulmate. And if this is a decision in regards to something else, it is going to be the perfect decision for you. And yes, you will be able to commit to the task, keep your eye on the prize, commit to the task and see it through and do really well at it. So that is a beautiful reading for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody that has already subscribed to my channel and liked my readings. If you did find this helpful, please do go ahead and like or subscribe. That will really help me to get the messages out to all the other Taurians who need to hear them. But I wish you all the best of luck, and we will most definitely talk again soon. Bye for now, Taurus.